Tervehdys! Tampereella ollaan edelleen päivä 2 Sauna Open Air. Ollaan tässä Mintun kanssa matkalla festivaalialueelle. Ollaan tässä vähän janojuomaa. Ilma tällä kertaa ei ole ihan samanlainen kuin eilen. Täällä nimittäin ihanasti ripottelee vettä. Tää näyttää vähän sieltä ankeammalta. Siellä on mustia pilviä. Toivottavasti ei tule niinku Esterin persestä tänään. Olisi kiva katsoa kuivana noita artisteja. Toivottavasti tästä tulee hyvä päivä. Tänään esityy Danzig, joka ei valitettavasti meille kuitenkaan anna haastattelua, mutta me saadaan haastiksi Death Angelilta ja legendaariselta Anvililtä. Bändihän on tosiaan ollut kimpassa jo 30 vuotta ja heistä tehtiin tällainen dokkarimainen elokuva myöskin tuossa viime vuonna ja se oli suuri suksee. No, tässä tallustellaan kohti festivaalialuetta ja katsotaan, että miten tää päivä lähtee tänään käyntiin. Voin kertoa, että tällä hetkellä täällä olot aivan vitun perse. Täällä sataa ihan törkeästi. Jengi kököttää täällä teltasta ja juo viinaa. Ehkä munkin pitäisi aloittaa niinku kunnolla. Tää kuuluu tähän tämmönen ilmanäkö ja festarikesä ja niin. Welcome to Finland again.
Again?
Yeah. How many times it's been?
Oh.
You don't remember?
3.
The weather is great today. It was sunny and lovely yesterday. So did you bring this shitty weather here?
Bring it? Yeah, we did.
No, I'm not blaming.
It always happens. People were out there having a good time, and we had a good time. Yeah. You know, so we just loved to feed off the crowd. Yeah. It was good. Stage was slippery. Yeah. But you know,
nothing happened. No,
nothing happened.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, we had little difficulties here and there, but you know, it's rock and roll. You know, but we had a fun time. Yeah. It's fun time.
You said on the stage that you have a new album coming out this year.
Yes. We're looking at late August, early September. The record's done. Yeah, okay. It's being mixed right now. Still working on the album title. It's still undecided, but we should release that soon. We recorded it in Florida with Jason Sukoff. He produced bands, August Burns Red being one of them, Whitechapel, Devil Driver. So it's an intense record. Yeah. It's very intense and very fast and very metal. It's probably, you know, it's hard to say. We're just really excited about the record. So yeah, it's late August, early September release. Yeah.
So you're doing a lot of shows this summer. What kind of bands do you want to see when you go to a festival? Because like Kiss was here yesterday.
I know. I wish we would have played that day, but we were in Sweden Rock Festival yesterday. Yeah. Well, we played with Aerosmith.
How was that?
It was a great show. The festival itself was great. Slayer was good.
Oh yeah.
We would have loved to play with Kiss.
Yeah.
You know. This summer we're not gonna do any of the summer festivals. This is the last one.
Okay. What did you do?
He mooned me.
Oh.
Okay. Anyways.
Why was the camera this way when that happened? Come on. That's not fair. Do it again. Here. Maybe not. In your website, there was this like metal cruise that you're gonna play 70,000 tons of metal from Miami to Mexico.
Yes, Miami to Cozumel and back.
Yeah.
4-day cruise.
How do you think that's gonna go? There's some Finnish bands also there playing. Fintroll, Stratovarius and Sonata Arctica. Those are crazy cruises.
It's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. We're excited about this one because it's a lot of great bands on there. You have Testament, you have us, Exodus, Forbidden, Obituary, Yuli Roth, Raven, and others. So we're excited. It's going to be a fun cruise, you know. It's going to be very, very metal.
I want to go there, but maybe I should, yeah.
You're rich. You can afford it.
Yes. All the journalists are rich everywhere, yeah.
Get Nuclear Blast to pay for it.
But hey, thank you so much, and hope you have a great summer.
Thank you. You too as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, bro.
Why didn't I see that?
You know what? Karma. Yeah. Karma's gonna come around.
Hi guys. Hi. Anvil, welcome to Moon TV.
Awesome. Great to be here. Here we are.
Yeah. So has your summer been so far? It's just starting, but you know,
Yeah, this is our first show of 5 weeks worth of shows, so.
And you've been to Finland before?
That was our first time. We've been to every Scandinavian country but Finland.
But in the movie there was.
Yeah, I know, but.
Was that a mistake?
I think so. I think
No,
the.
I thought that you were in Finland before.
I think the editor had the improper list.
Yeah. So we just said it's okay.
I just saw the movie Anvil, the story of Anvil, 2 days ago actually, and I loved it. It was very moving and shows that you guys have had a long and hard way in the music business.
Who doesn't? Well, one out of a million bands makes it.
Yeah.
So all the rest of us suffer like that.
Yeah.
Well, if you want to call it suffer, I don't. I prefer not to. That's what it is.
We call
It's
it
another day at the office. You know, basically, that's what it comes with. That's what comes with it, and you got to persevere that, or you shouldn't even be bothered.
We love what we do.
Yeah.
That's it. We love to play. Period. That's why we do this.
And you're willing to put up and go through anything and jump whatever hoops you have to get your hour and a half to play in front of the people. That's what you do it for.
How has the movie really, like in a everyday life, influenced and helped you in your way to success again?
We're the same people, but everything around us has changed. You know, look, we're here in Finland now.
Yeah.
Okay. We have a real manager. We probably have one of the best metal rock managers in the world. We have a real agent. We have record deals. We even have money.
We're even getting paid now. I don't have to strangle anybody.
We're also super famous now. That's another thing that has changed through the movie.
On a global level, not just local or in our own town or in little pockets.
Or
It's
just
like
not with
all
metal.
over the place.
Yeah. And it's with anybody, not just metalheads. Otherwise, everything's the same for us. We're still the same people.
So whose idea in the first place was actually do that documentary?
The director, Sasha.
In 1982, we went and played the Donington Monsters of Rock Festival, and along with that show, we played the Marquee in London, England, right? This kid comes backstage, and he introduces himself as a drummer. He said he was 15 years old, and we right away went, oh, okay, that's really cool. Look at it. He snuck in, he got backstage, this kid's cool. And then he says, hey, let me show you around London. I said, okay, let's get together. So he showed up at our hotel the next day and took us all over town. And we found out that he had relatives in Canada, where we come from. He started showing up in Canada, so we decided, well, why don't you come on the road and set up Rob's drums? You're a drummer. Just become our roadie. So he did that for a couple of months, and of course, this is an incredible experience for this kid that he never forgot. We remained friends for a number of years after, but he disappeared because, you know, by the time he was 18, 19 years old, he was going to university, he had no time, he wasn't doing the traveling to Canada like he was, and we just kind of lost touch with him. And a good 20 years later, in 2005, he calls me, and I find out he's living in Los Angeles, and he says, come and visit me. So I go, yeah, I'm a millionaire, I can just go buy a ticket tomorrow, right? And he goes, don't worry about it, give me your address, and I'll send a ticket for you. And I'm thinking, what? What do you mean? Like, he's going, don't worry about it. So the ticket shows up, I take a flight down to LA, and he comes and picks me up, and he pulls up in this little blue Jaguar, and I look and I see this 35-year-old man that was once upon a time the 15-year-old kid that I knew, and I'm looking, and it's like, it's the same spirit in his eye, you know, in his eyes, but it's surrounded by a man's body, not a kid, but he's still the same kid. And just an amazing experience getting back together. As it turns out, he tells me that the car that he's driving was originally Sean Connery's. Okay. He said he became
James Bond's
he became a big screenwriter, right? So he starts telling me, I wrote the screenplay for the movie The Terminal, which I had just seen. I went, no way, I saw your name there, like I saw his name in the credits, and I'm thinking it can't be, you know what I mean? Like, you just don't, how could that 15-year-old be involved with Steven Spielberg, right? Like, you just don't, and it wasn't until that moment that I realized, holy shit. So, we really hit it off again with all the stuff. And about a week later, he called me and he says he's going to come up to Toronto to come pick him up at the airport. So I went and picked him up at the airport. We drove back to his Uncle Marty's. He sat me down on the couch there and he goes, I'm going to make a movie about you. And I flipped out. I started crying because in an instant of a second, I felt I'm going to be validated. A whole lifetime of hard work and recording, it's finally going to become validated. Everything I've been through and everything I'm going to go through will mean something. It's all meaningful, and I guess the rest is history. You know, that's the way it all came together.
You are gonna do a new album this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what's that gonna be like?
It's going to be the best album we've ever made.
And if we didn't feel that way, then we might as well give it up. Look, that's the thing. You always have to feel as though everything and anything you're going to do is the best you've ever done. Otherwise, what's the point?
It's called Juggernaut of Justice is the name of the album. And we're going to record it September, October.
Thank you so much. And what kind of show do we have here tonight?
A great one. It's going to be total.
One where we won't forget it, and it will be a moment for us, and it will be an even bigger moment for the people, and that's what we thrive upon. That's what we love to create, and that's what we do. Yeah. And every moment is precious and meaningful, and you got to look at life that way because you can't buy it back. You can't buy it back. You can't borrow it back. You got to just live the moment to its fullest, as if it's never going to happen again, and that's how you got to go about life. And that's what our philosophy is.